White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, under the mounting issues at the border of the United States, asked again, what's the deal? What's the Biden administration doing? Why are things so bad? Let me tell you this, we have never seen a crisis at the border like we are seeing right now under the Biden administration. You can look at the charts going back decades, up till the 1930s if you want. We've never seen a meteoric rise in illegal immigrants coming across that border and being allowed into the United States like we are seeing under the Biden administration. No other presidency ever. So when confronted with this question, why is this happening under the Biden administration? What is the Biden administration doing about this problem? How are they going to solve this? What is Karine Jean-Pierre's answer? Check it out.
We need to do that. We need to continue to work together on border security, right? The president, first day in his administration, in a couple of weeks, we're going to hit 3 years since the president's been in administration. The first thing that he put forward was a comprehensive immigration law. And that's what he put forward to Congress. And that's because he believed that our system was broken and that it had been broken for decades and wanted to take that seriously. But we need Republicans in Congress to work with us on that. We appreciate the negotiations that's currently happening in the Senate. It's headed in the right direction. We want to come up with a bipartisan agreement, but we saw what the House passed ending of last year. They wanted to take away law enforcement folks who are at the border trying to protect our border. And so that's not what we want to see. We want to figure out how we work together. I just talked about the unity agenda. There's a lot of ways that we can work with Congress. Instead of them going after the president's family, they should really, truly focus on the American.
So Karine Jean-Pierre talks about a broken border situation. This is true, but the border situation in the United States of America in the years leading up to the Biden administration was the best we had seen in decades. The Biden administration killed that. And who does she blame? Republicans. It's the Republicans' fault. If it's really the Republicans' fault, why wasn't it like this under Donald Trump? Next, she only highlights one specific reason why we are seeing all of this increase of illegal immigration into the U.S. southern border, and that's because Republicans are blocking additional money for more border agents. Here's the problem, Karine Jean-Pierre. It doesn't matter how many border agents we have at the southern border. You're letting everybody in. All of them. You could have 10,000 agents, you're letting everyone in. You could have 100 million agents down there, you're letting everybody in. So your idea of adding more border agents down there is pointless if they are not turning people back. How does she not understand this? This is very simple logic. Let me be very clear for Karine Jean-Pierre and the Biden administration. The reason you are seeing the surge of illegal immigrants coming to the southern border right now is because you are letting them in and giving them everything that they could possibly ever want. That's right. You're lifting the razor wire. You're freely allowing them in. You are not turning them back. You're giving them court dates 7, 8, 9, 10 years into the future. They're being allowed to go into cities across the United States of America. They're given health care. They're given education. They're given housing. They're giving cell phones. Why are we seeing this surge right now under your administration? Are you so clueless that you cannot understand what is happening right now? And she thinks the problem is because Republicans aren't funding more border agents to be at the southern border. More border agents to do what exactly? To let people in? To feed them and make them sandwiches? More border agents for what? We need people to ask questions like this and not listen to snake salesmen like Karine Jean-Pierre telling us things. They are hurting our country so bad. They are hurting the security of our country. And she says this with a straight face. She looks directly at the American people and she lies to you and she says these things and she deceives people. These individuals are evil and they are trying to hurt the United States of America. And not only that, it's more than that. We all know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get votes into the United States of America. That's the overall agenda. They believe that the vast majority of people that are crossing over that southern border are going to be future Democrat voters, and they want them in. And they want to give them court dates in the future. They want these people to have families. They want them to establish roots. And then eventually, some years down the line, they are going to pass some legislation that is going to, in some mass sort of a way, allow all these individuals to become voters overnight. And you're going to see something like 30 million people who have crossed over illegally into our country get the right to vote. And these Democrats believe that about 80% are going to vote Democrat. Now, I'm not sure if this is entirely true because I know many of these people, Democrats, think that they're on board with a lot of their policies. They're actually not. So I'm not entirely sure with that. But this is what their agenda is. This is what their corruption is. So they're allowing this for a reason to happen because obviously any sane person would know what to do in the situation. You close your border off. You're a sovereign country. You turn people away. Right? You come in the legal direction. That's how you do things. Again, she's looking at the American people in the face and she's blaming other individuals rather than the Biden administration. We've never seen anything like this under any administration ever in the United States of America, except this delinquent, corrupt, evil administration that's in charge right now. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you in the next video.